Welcome to integrate this quotient of two functions. How do we integrate square root of x over square root of x plus 1 with respect to x from 0 to 4? First, let's suppose u is equals to square root of x plus 1. So u is equals to square root of x can also be written as x to the power of half plus 1. Differentiating both sides with respect to x, we have du ds equal to 1 over 2 times x to the power of negative half. Whenever we differentiate a constant, that gives 0. So let's proceed further. Du ds is equal to 1 over 2. X to the power of negative half can also be written as 1 over x to the power of half. Let's proceed further. This equal to 1 over 2 times 1 over x raised to power half, that is simply square root of x. So this implies that du ds is equal to 1 times 1, that is 1, over 2 times square root of x, that is 2 root x. Now let us cross multiply so that we can make ds the subject of the formula. Ds times 1, that is simply ds, equal to 2 root x times du, that is 2 root x du. Take note of this. Also, since u is equals to square root of x plus 1, we are going to consider this. U is equals to square root of x plus 1. This implies that square root of x is equal to u minus 1. When we transfer 1 to the left side, take note of this also. Now, back to our integral. We have integral of square root of x over square root of x plus 1 with respect to x. Integral from 0 to 4. We will now replace this square root of x with u minus 1. So we have u minus 1 times, also we will replace this ds with this guy, 2 root x du, all over. We will now simply replace this square root of x plus 1 with u. Let's do that. So we have u. This equal to integral from 0 to 4, 2 times u minus 1, that is 2 into u minus 1. What is square root of x? Square root of x is simply u minus 1. So we have u minus 1 times du, everything over u. Let's proceed further. This equal to, it is possible to pull out 2 since 2 is a constant. So we have 2 times integral from 0 to 4, u times u, that is u to the power of 2, u times negative 1, that is negative u, minus 1 times u, that is negative u, minus 1 times minus 1, that is simply plus 1, over u du. So this equal to 2 times integral from 0 to 4 u square minus u, that is minus 2u, plus 1 all over u times du. This equal to 2 times integral from 0 to 4. Dividing each of these guy by u, we are going to have u square over u minus 2u over u plus 1 over u times du. Let's proceed further. This equal to 2 times integral from 0 to 4. Clearly, this u takes care of this power. We are left with u minus 2. U cancel u. We are left with 2 plus 1 over u du. This equal to 2. All of this integral can also be written as integral from 0 to 4 u du minus this guy, integral from 0 to 4 2 du plus integral from 0 to 4 1 over u du. So we simply close the bracket. This equal to 2 times integrating u with respect to u, that is simply u to the power of 2 over 2, evaluating from 0 to 4, minus integrating 2 with respect to u, that is simply 2u evaluating from 0 to 4 plus whenever we integrate 1 over u, we are going to have ln absolute value of u evaluating from 0 to 4. Close the bracket. Since u is equals to square root of x plus 1, this comes from our assumption. This means that anywhere we see u, we will write square root of x plus 1. From here, we are going to have 2 into, we will now replace this u with this guy. So we have square root of x plus 1 times 2 all over 2, evaluating from 0 to 4, minus, it is possible to factor out these 2 since it is a constant. So we have 2 into, we will now replace this u with square root of x plus 1, square root of x plus 1, evaluating from 0 to 4, plus ln of absolute value of, we also replace this u with square root of x plus 1, evaluating from 0 to 4. Close the entire bracket. Let's proceed further. This is equal to 2 into, let us now consider each case. The upper limit here is 4, so all of this becomes square root of 4 plus 1 times 2 over 2 minus the lower limit here is 0. If we plug 0 here, all of this numerator becomes 1 over 2. Close the bracket. Don't forget we have entire brackets here. Let's just put another one here. Minus 2 into, the upper limit here is 4. So this becomes square root of 4 plus 1 minus, the lower limit here also is 0. So all of this becomes 1. Close the bracket. Plus ln of absolute value of this upper limit. So we have square root of 4 plus 1 minus ln of, if we plug this lower limit into this guy, we're going to have square root of 0 plus 1. So this becomes 1. Close the bracket. Let's proceed further. This is equal to 2 into square root of 4, that is 2. 2 plus 1, that is 3. 3 to the power of 2, that is simply 9. So we have 9 over 2 minus 1 over 2. Close the bracket. Minus 2 into 1 minus 1, that is 0. Square root of 4, that is 2. So we have 2 here. Plus into ln of absolute value of square root of 4, that is 2. 2 plus 1. So we have 3. Plus ln of 1, that is simply 0. So all of this becomes 0. Close the bracket. Let's proceed further. This is equal to 2 into 9 minus 1, that is 8 over 2. Minus 2 times 2, that is minus 4. Plus ln of absolute value of 3 is the same thing as ln 3. Close the bracket. This is equal to 2 into 2 here 1, 2 in 8, that is 4. So we have 4 minus 4 plus ln 3. Close the bracket. This is equal to 2 into, clearly 4 minus 4 goes, we are left with ln 3. 2 times ln 3, that is simply 2 ln 3. We can now claim that, therefore, integral from 0 to 4 of square root of x over square root of x plus 1 ds is equal to 2 times ln 3. This is the required solution. That's it. Thanks for watching.